Hey Corona, I'm Gwen.
And I'm Frank.
And this is
cdstv. Congratulations Varsity Aztec Wrestling for placing first as a team at Marana High School tournament this past weekend.
Special shoutouts to Evan Solis for placing first in the 106, Trevor Ham for placing fourth in the 120, Tyler Ham for placing third in the 127, and Uriah Smith for placing sixth in the 136.
Keep up the great work, Aztec Wrestling.
The holidays are fun, but for some people they can also be a stressful time.
And if you're looking for someone to talk to, you can always call or text Teen Lifeline using the number on the back of your school ID. Remember, you are not alone, and there is hope.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to My Perfect Attendance for Quarter 2. I'm Bella, your very own game show host, and today we'll be doing another exclusive episode of The Drawing Game. As per the rules last time, 5 names will be drawn from a hat by 3 staff members, which in this case are Mr. Fleming, Mr. McDonald, and Mr. Rodriguez. And of course, there is a prize at the expense of perfect attendance. Students, once your name has been drawn, come down to the activities office to claim your prize. Take it away, you guys.
Hey, what are we doing? Let's go.
First name, Campbell Finnan.
Second name, Hunter Brake. And the third person, Mateo Pascual Olate. Fourth is the best, by the way.
Oliver Elphone.
Okay, last name.
And the last name,
Benjamin Maple.
Yeah! Here's your weekend weather forecast. Today it's a high of 64 and a low of 37. On Saturday, it'll be a high of 68 and a low of 41. On Sunday, it'll be a high of 70 and a low of 41. Have a great winter break, Aztecs.
Congratulations to all Aztecs on getting through finals.
Thank you so much for all your hard work this semester, and let's keep up the energy for next semester.
Happy holidays, Corona! And now, stay tuned for some cdstv original content.
Gaming is by far the largest industry in the entertainment business. And this is no surprise because Nintendo charges so f***ing much for their games. Why is Mario Party $60? It's Mario Party!
Anyway, the real reason the video game industry is so big is because of its broad appeal, as well as the sheer variety of games available and platforms to get them on. Mobile devices make up the biggest portion of this, followed by consoles and PCs.
Technically, OXO, or OXO, I don't know how you pronounce it, was the first video game, although it was just digital tic-tac-toe. It was developed by A.S. Douglas in 1952. However, the most popular video game from the very early days is Space War, which came out in 1962. Then the first video game console, the Odyssey, released in 1972.
In 1977, Atari completely changed the video game landscape with the release of the Atari 2600. It was very popular and was in many households nationwide. However, it also led to what was almost the end of video games as a medium. In what's known as the video game crash of 1983, video game quality fell significantly, leading to sales also declining. An example of this is the Atari port of Pac-Man, which was not good to say the least.
One of the main and most infamous culprits of this lack of quality is E.T. It was on such a strict deadline and was made by a grand total of 2 people. Steven Spielberg, the man behind many great films, wanted a rip-off of Pac-Man for the game based on his movie. The designer of the game, Howard Scott Warshaw, refused to make a Pac-Man rip-off for such an influential movie director. The problem was, he was only given 5 weeks for the entire development process.
Warshaw was on such a time crunch, and although the game was released on time, the quality was... well, let's just say it sucked. Spielberg wanted it on store shelves by the holiday season, and he got exactly that. Since many people bought it that holiday season, and in combination with the lack of quality in the Atari port of Pac-Man, consumers became skeptical of the quality of Atari games. This led to a decrease in sales and the eventual crash of 1983.
It seems like this would be the end, right? The video game industry crashed, and many copies of E.T. ended up in landfills because the game sucked. I mean, obviously this isn't the end because video games are more popular than ever today. That's thanks to Nintendo saving the day. They released the NES in America in 1985 and advertised it as a toy more than a video game, alleviating people's skepticism about video games at the time.
The NES ended up selling almost 62 million units, making it one of the highest selling video game consoles today, even today. It had a large library of quality games including Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda. The NES paved the way for other companies to enter the console-making game, including Sega, Sony, and Microsoft. Sega entered in the third generation of consoles with the Master System, Sony entered in the fifth with the first PlayStation, and Microsoft entered in the sixth with the first Xbox.
After competitors entered the ring, the console wars became a friendly competition between companies and their fans, even if Sega was driven out of making consoles after the Dreamcast flopped. Sony's PlayStation 2 went on to become the highest-selling console of all time, with over 155 million units sold.
From a digital game of tic-tac-toe in the 50s to the latest generation of consoles with the PS5, Series X, and Nintendo Switch, video games have come a long way, and now they're a bigger industry than ever that shows no signs of slowing down.
Happy holidays, Corona! I'm Frank,
And I'm Gwen.
and this was
CDSTV.
CDSTV.